Pop quiz. What is this? You don't know? Nobody knows? Okay. Let me show you this picture. Do you know what that is? Oh, it's okay. It's the helicopter thing that showed the pilot where the gunner was aiming from Battlefield 4. Yes, very good. Very good. Now, what if I told you the first picture I showed you was supposed to be the second picture? They're supposed to do the same thing. Oh, man. I love DICE. You guys are just great over there. You know that? You do a fucking fantastic job. You really do. In this video, we're going to talk about a bunch of different stuff. We're going to talk about some of the funny things in Update 6.2. The fact that it seemingly did almost nothing. Almost nothing. And we're going to give an update. I'm going to give you guys an update on some really just like cringe shit that's been going on in the Battlefield community for far too long. And I'm going to really try to talk about it as cordially and as clearly as possible. But it does pertain to me, it pertains to a couple other people. And generally, I'm just tired of it, right? And I don't think it's talked about enough. I don't think it's taken seriously at all, to be honest with you, by the people that are supposed to take it seriously. And generally, I think it just kind of makes the Battlefield community and everyone in charge of the Battlefield community look even worse than they already do. So yeah, we're going to get into a bunch of probably spicy topics. If you're a regular fan of the channel, I would maybe watch this video longer than you watch maybe some of the previous videos, because I do think this is more important. So if you enjoy the channel, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate you guys do that. Thank you for hitting 53,200 subs. Let's jump into things. Hey, what's up? Tiny Unders is back for this video. So let's start going over some of the 6.2 stuff. Largely, I think 6.2 didn't really do much in my opinion. The G428 is noticeably weaker in some areas, but not as weak as I thought it would be, considering the laundry list of nerfs it received. If you watched my previous video about the update, I mean, it got nerfed in every single aspect. We're talking accuracy. We're talking full auto spread. We're talking semi-auto spread. We're talking recoil. We're talking damage, like everything possible. Gun's still, I don't know, still semi-annoying, not as annoying as before. Hit reg, let me know what you think. Hit reg feels pretty much the same to me. Haven't noticed really anything changing. In fact, the game started crashing for me more recently, and I haven't done anything. So that's the game that's doing that. Also, let me know in the comment section, is your game crashing more after this update? As far as the matchmaking appears to be fixed, which is good. Very, very good, actually. I really enjoy that. Just easier to get into games, easier to, get in and get out. As far as the other changes, I still got one-shotted by the 880 from 20 meters. So, I don't know what nerfs they did to that, but it didn't do much. The 12M somehow escaped nerf for the 97,000th time. And like I showed you in the beginning of the video, the vehicle, quote-unquote, quality of life changes actually are far more difficult to read than they should be. And I'm not really sure why DICE insists upon reinventing the wheel, but they consistently do that, as we have documented, multiple times. I don't have to tell you guys this. They don't really understand that you can use the same concept that worked well, and nobody's really gonna bat you for that. And if they do bat you for that, ignore them, because they're just insufferable, right? Like, I think if they added the what was it, like the box with the other box inside of it that showed you where the gunner was aiming from Battlefield 4, nobody would have complained. In fact, I think most people assumed that's what you were going to do, but you wanted to innovate or something like that. So yeah, update 6.2 largely a flop in my opinion, especially considering the patch notes that were read out. It doesn't have the same effect that it did on paper, is my point. Now, jumping over to a completely unrelated topic, and this is going to be pretty spicy, so buckle yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now is some stuff that you guys have definitely never heard about. Okay, the YouTube community has definitely never heard about this. Twitch, maybe a little bit, but even Twitch, my community, hasn't really. I don't talk about this much. It's very serious, and I think you guys need to understand the severity of the situation in the Battlefield community right now. So, I'm a streamer, right? you know, with streaming comes certain things you have to worry about. And I'm not trying to make this sound like, oh my god, being a streamer is so hard and so stressful, it's the worst thing ever. No, I'm not trying to make it sound like that. I'm trying to bring up to you guys some things that I've had to deal with for over a year and that I've rarely ever talked about because I'm so confident that nothing will be done about them, even though it's serious. So I start my stream today and last week, and 2042 is already frustrating. With, you know, more cheaters. I've seen more cheaters recently, and the game is generally just frustrating. And then I have to worry about getting stream sniped and followed around by two, we'll call them loser 1 and loser 2, because that's what they are. I've tried every technique to deter them from stream sniping me. I have put a stream delay. I've given them no reaction. I have done everything in the book that I could possibly think of. These are your persistent, evil sort of stream snipers. They just want to ruin my time. That's what they want to do. They don't like me. They want to ruin my experience, and nothing will stop them. But these aren't your average stream snipers because they go beyond in-game. They actively try to dox me, like, every fucking day. Every day, in-game. So I start my stream to stream to my community, and I have to worry about getting doxed in game chat every fucking day. And I have screenshots of them doing it. I have an entire folder labeled evidence. So my question is, why do I get a 7-day suspension for critiquing a game design decision of a developer, and these people are allowed to consistently harass me and try to dox me and post sensitive information in the game chat, and no action is taken against them? Why is that a thing? What is happening? What happened to support in the community? Why can I not DM a community manager? And it doesn't matter if you don't like me. It doesn't matter if he doesn't like me, the community manager. It doesn't matter. You look at the facts at hand and you take action. Because I cannot for the life of me understand why what they're doing would not be considered harassment or even worse. But you know, maybe I'm just a quote-unquote whiny streamer, like people call me. And this explains why I complain so much or why I'm so on edge sometimes on stream. I don't even talk about this. People don't know about this. This will be the first time people hear about it on YouTube, most likely. And people wonder why they come to my channel and I'm fucking on edge. Imagine there's some sensitive information that you personally don't want out, right? It doesn't matter what it is. It's just you don't want it out. It'll compromise certain things in your life, blah, blah, blah. It's dangerous, this and that. And you go to work and there's someone walking behind you the whole time you're at work. And he has duct tape on his mouth, right? And he keeps trying to pull it off, but every fucking time you try to go do something at work, he tries to pull it off, right? But you have to stop him. That's what it's like for me. Why do I have to do that? Why? And this video, you can post this on Reddit, you can post this wherever else. Again, I'm truly not trying to sound like a prima donna or anything. I'm really not trying to make it sound like, oh, streaming is the worst job ever. Oh, I love streaming. It's just, I wish, I don't know, douchebags were taken care of. I wish situations like this didn't persist for literal years. Because they shouldn't. No one should have to deal with this. And again, it doesn't matter what you think about me. You can think I'm the biggest asshole ever. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, you know? I really wouldn't. So that's my question to whoever's watching this, to maybe a community manager's watching this, maybe someone posted this somewhere. Yeah. Maybe revise the way you enforce suspensions or bans. Because this has been going on for a long, long time. Well before me. Well before me in the Battlefield community. This is sadly commonplace in the Battlefield community. And it needs to be taken much more seriously. Because eventually, someone that EA actually cares about, like, let's say, Shroud, Shroud's gonna get fucking, you know, something bad's gonna happen to him in the game chat, and Shroud's gonna be pissed, and EA's not gonna take any action, and then something's gonna happen, right? The Shroud, oh my god, you know, something happened to Shroud, right? So now you care. It's a fucking joke. Yeah. just subscribe to the channel, like the video. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I really enjoy streaming. But it's been really frustrating the past, 6-7 months. Because on and off, like I said, it's like I'm getting followed around. And I have to be very careful. And it's just something in the back of my mind the whole time. It's like, okay, well, now I have to babysit these fucking losers at 4 p.m. on a Monday. Because apparently they don't have anything better to do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I hope I didn't go into circles too much. I just wanted to get this out there. I don't think many people knew about this, but this happens to not just me. This happens to Ash, another streamer. This could happen to any Battlefield streamer, really. Anyone. And, not to toot my own horn, but I am one of the largest Battlefield streamers remaining, and they don't do anything for me, so why would they do anything for anyone else? They won't. They're not going to, and they haven't. Have a nice day.